Hey guys, it's Bree from Bree and T, and I'm back with another video. Okay guys, as you can tell from the title, today is going to be a little serious. It's just my testimony. Everything that I've been through. Of course, I never probably talked about it on my channel, so I was like, I think today is today, because something very special happened today. So I was like, I think it's a sign from the good Lord that it's time to tell my testimony. Okay, first of all, let's start about how my journey started. My journey started when I was first diagnosed with a tumor. It was not cancerous. It was behind my left eye, this side right here. It all started when I wasn't able to see. It started being blurry, and I would wear my contacts, change my contacts thinking, because sometimes if you wear your contacts long, it'll show you the quality that you're supposed to have while wearing your contacts. So I decided to change it. Still blurry. I went to the eye doctor. The eye doctor was like, nothing's wrong. It must be something internal. Maybe you should call your doctor to schedule an MRI. Remind you, I just had my baby 2 weeks ago. Yes, I just had Eli 2 weeks ago. So I'm like, doctor. I said, the only doctor right now I have is my gynecologist. So my gynecologist, I'm not going to mention his name, but he knows who he is. Well, I am going to mention his name, Dr. Christopher. He scheduled my MRI, and that's when I found out about the tumor. And he was just so, nice about the situation. He went looking up surgeons, neurosurgeons in the area, and he found one, Dr. Munchie, and he was able to take me the next day. Never mind, I just found out that I had a tumor. So they was like, we'll take her the next day. They later bloods. Took you the next day, so I went in and I talked to Dr. Munchie, and he pretty much was like, yeah, we're gonna take you, because he thought I was blind, but I think if I probably would have just kept on like for a couple weeks, that's probably what happened. I probably would have been, probably would have been black. Probably would never been to be able to see anything. So, whew, it's a lot. So the next day, no, that same day I went to, they willed me at 5 o'clock in the morning from Women's and Children, because that's where I did my MRI. And I went to later bloods, and that morning I had surgery. Okay, now remind you, it was all fresh. I didn't know, I didn't understand anything that was going on. I really didn't want to have the surgery because I was in the middle of nursing school. I was supposed to graduate that year in October. So I was just all over the place. I just had my baby. So after surgery, when I woke up, I couldn't see out of my left eye. I couldn't see out of my left eye, but this eye it was still blurry. So I was just like, what the heck? I can't see. So Dr. Munchie explained to me that it was going to take a while for me to gain vision and stuff like that. So, let's see. All my family members came visit me right after surgery. A lot of prayers. A lot of prayers. So while I was in the hospital, I ended up getting an infection. So infection meaning they have to go back in. So that was the meaning I was going to have a second surgery.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I didn't realize you were recording. Hey, Raw. This is T. I'm the handsome husband of Bree. Yeah, you know, we had it rough, but...
Babe, I'm telling the story.
Oh, okay. I was just saying.
I'll let you tell your parts.
Oh, yeah.
But
I
anyways,
got no job today.
babe, really, I'm gonna tell him. He's so excited, y'all. Okay, y'all. So, that means I was gonna have to episode. Babe, can you please close the door? And they go out. My son, can I just record in peace? So, meaning it got infected, so that means I was gonna have to have a second surgery ASAP before it get more infected. So I ended up having my second surgery, and they went in. Oh, okay. The 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 thing was, they was gonna go in and wash it up and stuff like that, the infection and stuff like that. And if it's too bad, they was gonna take the bone out my left side. So I'm looking like, rewind that again? Like, you mean you gonna take my bone out of my head? How that's gonna look? So they explained to me the procedure and stuff like that. So I went through surgery, woke up, my bone was gone. Which I was like, I was thinking like maybe it can't be that bad. They were just gonna wash it, wash it out and stuff like that. And so they ended up taking my bone out. More time in hospital. I think this was probably like the second week now. So as I was in the hospital, like it couldn't get any worse. I ended up taking, I had to be on like all type of antibiotics. And I ended up taking vancomycin. Vancomycin, my body don't like vancomycin because I went into kidney failure because of the vancomycin. So they take me out of the vancomycin, they had to put me on another antibiotics, and now they have to fix the kidney failure. So I had to see a specialist about that. So that was kind of shocking too. That was kind of shocking too. So let's see. After that, I know they took the bone out. That had to do with the kidney failure. And I am going to insert clips of me, certain clips of me in the video while I'm talking. After that, I was in a altogether I was in the hospital for a month. A whole month I was in the hospital. I would say like the first month, I was just like all drugged up, didn't know what was going on. I was just out of it. I had to take physical therapy because laying in bed that time, if anyone ever been in the hospital, you know that you can get weak. And the bed is not your best friend. Physical therapists will always tell me, so we go walk around the little area and stuff like that. And being that it was with my eye, I would have to do like this and this and blink my eye and like do exercises with my eyes. Okay. So I'm discharged. Discharged with no bone on my head, so meaning I had to have home help at home. Was it? And I had to have a helmet. I don't have the helmet right now. I'm gonna show you. I wish I could show you guys, but I don't have it right now. I had to wear the helmet all around the house because if I would have fell, it just would have been more problems. So I ended up having therapy at my house. I went home with a PICC line. So home health had to come and, give me antibiotics. Because I was still on antibiotics when I went home. Take my blood and stuff like that at home. So that was like very, very awkward. Not really awkward, but different. Because I never experienced anything like that. Like home health. When I think of home health, I think of like elderly. But no, home health is not for elderly people at all. And so when I went through that. Now remind you, I have a newborn. So I want to say my husband was like very, very, very supportive through my process. He stayed at the hospital the whole month. That comfortable became me that bed became his best friend, or the sofa became his best friend. He stayed there the whole time. Um, when I was in the hospital, it was different. I became depressed. So I was on they gave me pills for that. Like, I guess because it was all new, I think I might have went through postpartum while I was in the hospital. Because, like, I don't know, it was just too much. I didn't have the connection with my newborn like I wanted. Um, at the same time, my other, my other boy, my other little boy, I tell you, he was going through mixed emotions. He didn't know what was going on. He wanted to know why mom was in the hospital and stuff like that. So it was a lot on him also. And it was just a lot. It took a toll on everybody. From my mom. My mom took a leave of absence from work right then and there. So while the whole month I was in the hospital, she watched my little boy between her and my sister. So I was just grateful to have that, because if I didn't have my mom, I just didn't know what I would have done, what we would have done with the situation. And she brought my little boy back and forth to school. So it pretty much shifted a lot of people's lives during that time. It was scary. And I remember one time during the hospital, I ended up going in ICU because my sugar was low. Very, very low. I actually passed out doing physical therapy. And when I went to ICU, everybody didn't know what was going to happen, like what was going on. And like my whole family came down. Like my whole family. From my grandfather to my aunts to my cousins. Like, it was deep. And so like I said, my support system was amazing. And like, I had so many visitors, so many of my family came see me. I had my friend drive when she found out, because I was like, I really didn't tell anyone when I first went, because I was just like, I didn't want to be a burden to anyone. And you know and then my husband, I was like, you know what, you can reach out to them, because the whole time I was just like in and out. So he did reach out to like my job, my friends and family. And he stayed in communication with them the whole time I was in the hospital, giving them updates and stuff like that. So I had a lot of love while I was in the hospital, a lot of prayers, like all over, like from my mom and just everyone. I had a lot of prayers. I'm just gonna say prayer work. And like, my last surgery was in May 15th, where they put the bone in. And my last surgery. And I was just thankful that it could have been worse. That's all I'm gonna say. It could have been worse, but it wasn't. And only thing I say is that God was on my side the whole time. It was times I wanted to give up. It was times I became depressed. Like depressed. I like was deep depressed, and my husband would always say, put on gospel music, and that was something that lifted me up a lot, like a lot. And then like it came a point, like at the beginning, I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to be bothered with my newborn. I think that's when I went through postpartum. That was in the hospital, and then they put me on I forgot the name of the medication, but it is for depression. Yeah, so I forgot the name of it. So it was just, it had me very like mellowed out. So a lot like people didn't really like me like that. So and then they cut my appetite, so I wasn't eating enough. So I just told the doctor, just I'm not gonna take it anymore. I'm okay, you know. And so someone came in and talked to me, asked me was I trying to commit suicide and stuff like that, which I was like, no, I'm just depressed. I just don't want to be here anymore, you know. Which the person was able to understand, because they didn't want to take me off the pill until I realized, so I accepted it, you know. Oh my god, it was a lot. Let's see. And after that, to make matters worse, after I got the hospital, my job decided to lay me off because they say I exhausted my leave of absence, even though it was totally out of my control. They laid me off. Like, it just couldn't get any worse. So I ended up losing my job. So I decided to apply for unemployment. My job decided to fight me on it. Decided to say I didn't return to work, which was false. So I had to fight them for that, and I ended up getting unemployment. Um, let's see, a couple months from then, I'm gonna let T tell his story, but I'm just gonna tell mine. So we ended up like just losing everything because the income wasn't like it was before, and I'm moving in with my in-laws. So let's see, moving with my in-laws, and then today happened. So today happened. I know y'all wondering what happened today. How I just want to say, after everything I've been through, God is good. God is so good. Like, oh my God. Like, I never, okay. I just want to say that God is good. Like, I don't, it's just hard for me to understand. It's like, only if you were there like the whole time, you would know. I'm sorry, I'm crying. But you would know how God is good. I came out of there, it could have been like I could have not be able to walk, I could have not be able to see, but I came out there like with no scratch, like nothing wrong, except for a scar going across like right here. But that's just my warrior, like my aunt would say, my warrior wound. Something she would say, like, it's just a scar, which isn't nothing, you know. My hair cover it. Look, that's my hair cover it. But like, they, like, people understand. Like, they end up they played with my brain. They had to get they had to remove the tune from my brain, so anything could have happened, anything. And like, God looked over me the whole time. Prayers, the prayers from everyone helped. And so what I started to do, I did this maybe like 2 weeks ago. I did a vision board. I downloaded this Bible app, and I would get like verse scriptures every day that I would read, just to, you know, stay positive. Because sometimes I will have my good days, I have my bad days, but you know, I try to stay more positive, have more positive energy than negative. And so I say this to say I got them in Vision Board. And today I had a job opportunity. I had a job opportunity last week. It was between two companies. And one of the companies I really wanted. It was at a university. And today I got the phone call. They didn't even want to interview me. They gave me the job on the spot. So, and that's why, and as you can tell, William got hired on the spot at a job today. So I'm just here to say, if anyone going through anything, that just have faith that God is always on time. He is, because like he is always on time. Like I was just so excited. I was just, because at first I wasn't even gonna go back to work, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to work. You know, I'm not gonna let what happened discourage me from going back. So the minute I went back to work, and I landed a job that I know that I would like. It's a good job. Is room for growth. So, and William's job is room for growth. And I think that it's just the beginning. It's the beginning for everything that God promised. You know, I know that it was just, everything happens seasonal. I know it was just temporary. What happened was just temporary last year. And just smiling, because like, who knows that this year I will be where I am. Who knew after I had Elijah everything was gonna happen? I wasn't prepared. My family wasn't prepared. My husband wasn't prepared. No one was prepared to hear the news that I heard. And I always avoided the situation. Like, I always avoided talking about it. I wanted to talk about it when I was ready. I wanted to talk about it when I was healed from the situation. So that if anyone's going through whatever, you know, it don't have to be a tumor. It could be anything. Depression, like just anything. Just know that it will get better. Like, it has to get better. It won't get any worse. Just believe it's gonna. Just have faith. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's keep kicking out. But just have faith that everything's gonna be okay. Um, just stay positive. Only happens this season. And just as long as like I'm just stunned. But I know it would get better. I am a living testimony. Just when I thought that it was just the end, just when I felt the need to give up, like, I was just losing everything pretty much. God was really testing me. He tested me. He tested my faith. I lost everything except from like my family, and I still had God on my side, but we pretty much lost everything. But I'm happy to say that I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. What happened didn't break me, and only made me a stronger person. And so that if anyone's going through anything, never give up. Never give up. Don't even make that an option to give up. So yes, you guys. Okay, I did it. Oh my god, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I was gonna let cause me and my husband talked about doing it, and I was gonna let him be in it, but I was like, I think I should do it. You know, I went through it. He went through it too, but you know, I really went through it, and I just wanted to be the one to express everything I was feeling, and I still You know, I still have issues. I just have to take it day by day. You know, stay positive. Never give up. Never give up. Because he's always going to be on your side. Like, always. Like, he was on my side throughout this whole journey. So I had, like, and my kids was like, my kids was another reason why I couldn't give up. You know, I just had a newborn. My newborn needed me. And my 5-year-old needed me. You know, my husband could only do so much. A child always need that motherly love. You know. So yeah, I'm done. It felt like, I always felt like I was writing my journal just now, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, just comment, you know. Share, because you never know who might need this message to know that everything is okay, that if they're going through anything, it will be okay. So yeah, and see you guys in another video.